Man, these guys, so first they're Grommet OGs. They've been around Grommet forever. They supported us right when we relaunched Grommet. They were an advertiser. They did great in Q4. Somehow, I don't know how, right? I'll take the blame for it. We just got them live on the platform, right? It took 6 months. I'll take the blame for that. And at first I was like, it's a funny day, right? Like flashlights, like who would have thought a flashlight? This has got to be the coolest thing that I have ever played with. My kid, this came in the mail. My kids were so obsessed with this flashlight. I guess I've been buying cheap, Target flashlights my whole life. I am never going back to a cheap flashlight again after seeing this Observer Tools rechargeable flashlight. One, you heard it, rechargeable, right? And I'm in Florida. Like we all have kind of our hurricane prep stuff that we have here in Florida. And we just have, a ton of flashlights with like the giant D batteries where you have like they take up a whole tub just for 3 batteries. This is rechargeable. You can plug it in, you can recharge it, but it also does take batteries in case of emergencies, things like that. It is magnetic. Marcy and I were talking about this, and she'll talk about some of the use cases, but we just have this on the fridge, and it just magnetizes right onto the fridge. And that way we have it there all the time. And it is the coolest light. I don't know. Maybe I'm just never played with a cool flashlight before, but my son got home from baseball practice really late last night. His brothers are already sleeping in the room. And so you don't want to turn the light on and all that stuff. I turned on the flashlight. The entire room was brighter than if we had the actual room light on, right? So if we had turned the light on, it would not have given as much light as this flashlight did. And we just pointed it to the roof. It lit up the entire, I was like, holy smokes, this is so cool. I am a huge fan of Observer Tools. Eric and the crew over there are just amazing supporters of Grommet. They've been around forever. And so I'm so excited we got these guys on. So Mars, let's break down the Observer Tools flashlight.
It is, you said it, it is the most feature-rich flashlight I have ever seen. And I think you mentioned all of the different features on it. Did you mention, I'm not sure if you mentioned that there is, it does actually charge your phone. It's got USB-C and USB ports here. I love the magnet because right away my mind went to, I was just actually doing sort of a DIY makeover of my daughter's bathroom, and I got underneath that sink, and you can never see under the sink. The thought that this magnet, it could let me be hands-free when I'm under the sink trying to see what I need to see. I love that magnet feature. And if you're someone who works on cars, I could imagine that being really, really helpful for that as well. The fact that it is rechargeable, I love. But once it's charged, guys, 72 hours of runtime when it's charged. And that's on the high. And so there are 3 different settings on it. So it's kind of low, whoops. You can kind of tell in the camera there. So 3 different powers. And then also it's got a zoom feature, which I think is so cool. And I kind of found that by accident. And I can't really show it to you here. I don't know how to demo that for you. But it can be a very wide diameter, or it can really kind of be laser focused and really sharp. And so I thought that was super cool. Now I did some research because I'm like you, Greg, where I guess I've always just bought cheap flashlights, and I get so frustrated that every time I really need it, it seems like the batteries are dead, and they take those big honking batteries that cost a fortune. And I just get so frustrated with that. So that alone, the fact that it's rechargeable, I don't have to buy batteries, although you can use AAAs if you wanted to. I don't know why you would, but that is an option. But I wanted to do a little research on high-end flashlights. Like, is this a thing that a lot of people buy? And what I found is the typical high-end flashlight is about $150 all the way up to $700. So the vision of Eric and I hope I pronounced it right, Anas, when they founded Observer Tools, was they were both working for the big tool companies like DeWalt and Stanley, and I think Craftsman, saying that right? And they thought, you know what? We can make really feature-rich tools and make them more affordable. So the fact that this is, with the Grommet discount, $48, and when I went on and did the search for high end, I found them, as I said, up to $700 with not nearly as many features as this. So I just thought that was brilliant that they're able to bring this in at that price point. And when you feel it, the quality, you just know right away what quality this is. So I am so excited about this. To me, this is something that should be in every single household. But if you are looking for a gift for a guy that is, Mr. Handyman, or just any guy or girl, I think this is such a fun gift because nobody has this. And it's so brilliant and so useful for anyone and everyone. So I just love it. And I never would have thought that I would care about a flashlight, but now I do.
That's the cool part about Grommet, right? You discover your next favorite thing that you never knew existed. And, again, we talked about it earlier, but, Father's Day is coming up, graduation is coming up. If you're moving into a new house, like there's so many cool gifting ideas for this and what they've done. And I'm going to be the idiot right now because I literally have the box here. I helped get their page up. I had no idea it charged your phone. And I was like, where the heck is this button? And so I'm like, oh my God, this is the coolest thing I found. And so that's my own, just so many different cool knickknacks and features in this. And I love what they have been able to do. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to bring you over to the website really quick, over to Grommet. So once you hit that QR code, get out your phone, get the camera app open, hit that QR code. It is going to take you over to Grommet's website. And I'm going to pull this up really quick. First, as you can see, all these cool videos. They even drop it in like a bucket of water, which is super. I love when you do these like demonstrations and things like that. But when you give them an upvote, again, this is a new feature on Grommet, but right here, once you give them an upvote, you'll see that it has been checked that you gave them an upvote. You can see that they have a black version, a green version, the orange, and the blue version here. And you can see that the color changes. You can grab them all. You get your big discount. And then when you click Buy from Observer Tools, it's going to take you right to checkout. No more copying codes, no more going through all these pages. You can just go straight to checkout. And the cool thing is you're still buying directly from Observer Tools. You are supporting this maker directly when you purchase their products. And again, it's a, $59.99 is the retail price. As a Grommet shopper, you're not paying that. You're getting it for $48, 20% discount. That is a big discount on a product like this. And so kudos to the team. You can watch all their cool videos, their demos, everything that they put together here. Just a big, big fan of Observer Tools and what they are doing. And so why am I small in the corner? I got to bring myself back up. There we go. Let me get that QR code back on the screen. Definitely make sure that you hit that QR code and check them out. Again, great. I'm in Florida, so we're about to be in hurricane season. Couldn't recommend having this more. Father's Day, if you've got the dad who's got it all and has the tools, like get him one of these. You can never have another flashlight. Having one in your car, like so many different uses for this.
And Candy, who lives in Alaska, was just saying how their power goes out all the time. And what did I just? Oh shoot, I just lost it. And so she's so impressed with the 72 hours. She does not have one like that. So she's excited to learn about that too. And I don't know if you mentioned it and I missed it, but the fact that they have a lifetime warranty on this as well. So I love a company that stands behind their products in such a meaningful way. And Observer Tools absolutely does that. So
yeah, kudos to Eric and the team over there at Observer Tools. Really appreciate you guys being here and being a part of Grommet Live, being on the Grommet, and can't wait to launch the next Observer Tools product here. Really, really big fan of these guys.